Loves, happy Saturday morning. It's giving Selena Gomez. Ordered over the last few weeks. Oh my god, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. Honestly, this guy is lucky that I'm not a sleeper inner anymore. I just wanted to do a little intro to this video. It's been, you know, accumulated over the last few weeks. Lots has kind of gone on in the last few weeks. I just wanted to kind of showcase how, yeah, up and down I can be, and literally sometimes it's days in between, sometimes it's literally the next day, sometimes it's the same day. I just wanted to say, get ready, okay, strap yourselves in, get a drink, maybe a little snack, and get ready to maybe laugh at some incredibly ugly crying faces and autistic meltdowns that are triggered by silly little things, but it's just the gravity of the reality of the situation, do you know what I mean? And hopefully anyone else who yeah, so honestly, the main reason that I just hope that any of the videos and the emotional roller coaster, oh my god, please, I hope that you can ignore that noise in the background. It's triggering me. Oh. I just wanted to show you how up and down life can be, especially in the neurodivergent world. So, oh my god. All right, I'm gonna go now because this guy obviously doesn't want me to be talking. Anyway, have a great weekend and see you soon.
Covered up a story. I didn't.
So I've had dinner. In the middle of dinner, I decided to put more carbs in because I thought that because I was eating I ended up eating like my whole bowl basically. I thought, okay, I'll put extra carbs in to cover it. And I'm about to drop again. So I now need to drink another juice again. I'm stressed. I've just been popping my skin. I'm annoyed because I can feel it coming on and it's not a nice feeling physically, and my brain gets in the way and just makes it 10 times worse than it needs to be. It's just so fucking frustrating, so disheartening. I try so hard and I just always seem to get it wrong, and I hate sounding like a pick-me girl, but it's just the way I feel, to be honest. Fuck. Right, I'm gonna go drink this and wallow in self-pity. I'm so annoyed. I'm dropping now before dinner and this happens all the time. It's because earlier I had some snacks when I was like on the verge of going low, and then obviously I ended up going high later, so I put in a few carbs to counter it out, and now I'm paying for it basically. I do have to say I'm handling these sort of situations bad because I've just realised after a decade that it's inevitable. If I drop, I have to drink juice to bring my levels back up, because otherwise I'll just make myself feel worse. So the old me, which I probably will still do from time to time, don't get me wrong, old me would just
ADHD decision paralysis would just kick in, and I would just sit there and be so annoyed and don't like decide whether to like eat something or whether to drink, but then I would get more annoyed about having to drink, and then I would get really self-critical because I'm like, oh well, if I didn't do this I wouldn't be dropping right now, and do you know what I mean? And I would just spiral, and I would end up feeling worse, and then I would end up letting myself go lower, and just suffering the consequences and feeling it more and feeling worse after. So instead, I'm just going to bite the bullet now and just drink it because I don't have the choice. It is what it is, even though every fibre of my being wants to scream every time. Yeah. But anyway, it's just absolutely bonkers and absolutely pathetic that apple juice can just save my life. Do you know what I mean? Like, how embarrassing. What chronic illness literally requires you to have juice or sweets to save you? Absolutely appalling. I feel paralysed. I don't know what to do. I finished work at 1. I was going to go to the gym. But I've just checked, I'm only 5.2. Like, what the fuck's that all about? I've had my ease off function on since like 11:15. And like, I literally feel paralysed. I don't know what to do. Because my plan was to go to the gym and then come back and then take the dog for a walk, but why are my levels so low? To me, that's low. Like, I don't feel comfortable going for a walk, going to the gym, moving about if I'm only 5.2. Like, I've just had a banana and not put in for it, and that's kind of like in the hopes that it will bring my levels up, but then knowing my fucking luck, I'll end up shooting up and going high later. I literally can't win, and it's so fucking frustrating. Like, my sensor sometimes isn't accurate, and it's so annoying. It's just like, checking that is a pain in itself, and then not knowing whether that's right or not. So then I have to finger prick and do an actual blood strip test, and you know, it says I'm 5.2, so I just feel so defeated every day. It's just not fair. Like, I've done everything right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've done everything I need to. Oh, it's just like they're always, like, my conditions are just always working against each other. It's so annoying. Like, having what's really difficult is that the whole reason that I want to document my, like, general daily life is to capture these sorts of moments. Like, sorry, the washing machine is going absolutely berserk in the background there. But the whole reason that I want to record these situations is so that somebody else out there who has diabetes or ADHD or autism or whatever can watch it and be like, oh, at least I'm not the only one, like, I do this too, sort of thing. But when I do then start to record, it's like, instead of being completely honest about the thoughts and the feelings and the emotions that I'm experiencing, I do what I always do, and I just immediately just start to like put my experiences and the situation down, like it's not as big a deal as I think it is, sort of thing. But it's just like, how can I live with ADHD and autism, where ADHD is like, yeah, spontaneous, woo, let's like fuck routines, let's be spontaneous and impulsive, and you know, get obsessed with something else and like act on that and blah blah blah. And then autism is the opposite, and it's like, no, I need structure, I need routine. You want a spontaneous go out? Absolutely fucking not. Like, that's not happening. I need at least 3 to 5 fucking business days, and like warning to mentally prepared, physically prepare, work my weekend and my day or whatever it is around that, you know. So having that is bad and fucking enough. And then today, for example, like I said, I had my day planned, work 9 to 1 o'clock, go to the gym, come back, then walk the dog, come back, chill for a bit and stuff. And then it's like, now that's fucked. Like, now my routine is fucked, but my plans have just, boom, like abruptly changed because my levels aren't right enough for me to just go to the gym. So my whole day is now like just thrown off, and that's when I get into like the decision paralysis hole, like I am now. I'm like, because I had planned to go to the gym and now I can't, like now what do I do? And it's not like I can take the dog out instead of going to the gym, because that's still just as much exercise and activity as the gym, probably a little bit less, but do you know what I mean? So it's not like I can go and do that instead and go to the gym after or whatever. It's like I had planned to do this, to do these certain things at certain times, and then when it's just like with my levels, like when my levels aren't what I need them to be, even after I've done everything right, it's just like there's nothing I can do about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just, it makes me feel just pathetic. It makes me feel just like, I think I don't know, if anybody else out there who has diabetes, so I've had a bit of a shitty start to the morning. As soon as I opened my eyes, I looked at my phone, saw a notification about money that just triggered me and upset me, and immediately I was just in a funk and cried twice within about 15 minutes of waking up. Thankfully my partner really helped, and you know, he's always there for me to just speak to if I need to vent or anything, so I'm really grateful for him, because the situation involves him as well. Like, it's not just me going through it, if you know what I mean. Like, our financial situation, our financial struggles, we've gone through them together the whole time. So yeah, at least I know I'm not alone in that. But my weekend Saturday ritual is always wake up, have a coffee and watch some YouTube. So obviously that's what I did this morning. And yeah, what I do is I like scroll on my main page, save videos to watch later that I've come across, and yeah, I just, as I was scrolling on the home feed, there was one video that came up that was titled "This message will find you a few days or weeks before it happens," and it was posted a year
over a year ago. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just like, it's completely changed my whole mindset and perspective and outlook on life. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, man. Fucking, my friend's gonna be here in 20 minutes. I've been awake for like an hour and a half. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so all over the place. Like, I'm trying to oh my god, that's really wet. Fuck off. Literally, I hate everything. I woke up like, yeah, so I woke up like 8:30 or something, and I thought, you know what, fuck, instead of literally having to get up straight away, like I do every single morning, like I literally have the same routine every single morning, because I know that it works. But some days I just don't want to have to fucking do that. Like, if I'm not due to get up, like, I don't want to lie in, like, and sometimes I just want to lie in bed. I don't want to have to do anything. I want to get up and I don't want to have to just... Oh god, I hate brushing my teeth. It makes me feel funny. Oh, I hate everything about it. I just get such major sensory overload, like... Oh! Honestly, this week has just been... It's been down this week, like, not as in, like, so many bad things have happened, like, it's not like it's been, like, eventful, but fuck me, has it just thrown me off, like, it's too much. There's so many things that I want to do and stuff, I just can't achieve them, it's just too much. Why am I brushing my teeth again? So, it's a few minutes later and we're looking different, we're feeling different. Just don't really know what happened there. I'm just all over the fucking shop at the minute. Like, all over the fucking place. This is what I'm wearing. Just a nice and chilled vibe. We're just gonna go for a coffee and a pastry. I mean, every single fucking thing I touch, I just drop. Anyway, gonna have to go now. I can't look after my dog. I just can't. Especially when my partner's not here. This is all I'm capable of eating right now. All I've achieved today is being able to watch TV and eat this. And spoke to the NHS talking therapies because I've been on the wait list since January and I can't afford my own therapy, you know, and my doctor's already expedited it to try to get me
to be seen. I was supposed to start a new job today, a nice part-time, hopefully easy, no mental stress sort of job, but because on Sunday I had such a bad high episode, I'm still recovering physically from it, you know, like diabetics know, or if you're familiar with diabetes, you know how physically draining it is from being high, and especially from being high for a long period of time. Changed my inset, and unfortunately my cannula hadn't gone in, but I did it sort of just as I was going out. I was rushing, my friend was already here, but a table was booked, and you know, we needed to go. And yeah, ended up going out for food. Obviously put my carbs in for it, but it didn't do a lot. And I had a really dry mouth, and yeah, when I got back I changed it. Thankfully I wasn't out for too long, managed to get home okay and stuff. But yeah, when I was like 18 going into the 20s, so I started to, you know, correct and bolus and stuff. And that night football, England were playing Mexico at like 2 a.m. or something. So I had a really interrupted night's sleep, so I was just in and out. But yeah, so that on top of that, literally since Monday I've been just absolutely exhausted and so just drained. Been walking around like an old lady. But yeah, I was supposed to start that cleaning job today, and because of how I was feeling physically, like last night I was like, the walk from the toilet to the bedroom was like, it's like 5 fucking feet, and I was just like, oh. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to wake up at fucking 6 a.m. to get to a job for 8, half 8, you know, because I need time in the morning to actually wake up. I can't just wake up, roll out of bed and leave. As a diabetic, I've got things to prepare for doing a physical activity, you know. I can't just wake up and go. So yeah, I just knew that if I went and pushed myself, I would have probably made myself worse. So yeah, last night, before I went to sleep, I had to say, I'm really sorry, but can we put this on hold for a couple of weeks, because blah, blah, blah. I'm glad I didn't go, because, you know, I laid in bed for a while this morning. I'm really not in a good mental place again today, you know, I'm quite flat, I feel quite down, and I've cried a lot today because of my dog. Earlier today I got a call back from the NHS Talking Therapies about the email I sent yesterday. I can't remember, I think it was yesterday, about how I'm suffering so much. Yeah, so the reason that I called the NHS Talking Therapies in the first place was to talk about my trauma. You know, the fact that I did that in January meant like I was trying, like I wanted to talk about it and move on with my life, and here I am 7 months later sending myself into a mental breakdown. And I'm talking to them about wanting to be admitted into hospital because I just can't do this anymore. I'm living in a house that I hate, so I'm surrounded by an environment that literally triggers me. It's not a safe, happy place for me, but I'm stuck here because I can't bear the thought of going out. I live with a dog that I know I can't look after and that I'm starting to neglect and resent, and then I'm just completely filled with guilt and shame and just pressure and anxiety all day when I'm here, so I'm not resting properly. Like, I can't work, I can't earn money to pay off my debt. I can't do anything until I sort this out. I need a break. And not just a week, probably not even a month. I need like a good few months break away from everything. You know, I'm living in a house with technically my ex-partner that I ended things with a few months ago. Thankfully, he's so supportive and understanding, and at the forefront, he's just my best friend. I'm so grateful, because I could be living in a much worse situation with an ex, you know. But again, the guilt and the pressure and the shame from living in a house where we share bills, we share a dog, you know, we share responsibilities and everything. And I'm not doing my part. And I just can't live with that. I just can't. I need all that pressure taken away. I need my own space. Like, I just can't wake up here every day. It's just killing me. Like, living this life, feeling how I'm feeling. I'm so used to it that even an opportunity for me to get better is terrifying, because it's going to be change. It's not going to be here where I've been the last however long, and you know. I can barely function. I can't think about anything else other than getting myself through the day, and then it's just infuriating that the only help I can get is helping me get back to work and doing something that's just going to make me more miserable. I just feel like the only way that I'm actually going to get heard for how fucked I'm feeling is to literally just attempt to end my life. Like, that is literally the only thing that I can see being the only way I can get serious help. Like, genuinely, what do I do? Can't even cry. I just have to keep plodding along. It's like, oh, would you want to maybe up your meds again? No. Because I'm trying to sway away from taking those meds so that I can go onto my ADHD meds instead. Probably not a good idea to be taking lots of fucking tablets for your brain and shit, you know? Never ever imagined that this is what my life would be like 7 months into the year. I was so hopeful at the start of this year. How naive. I don't know what keeps me going. I don't know what tiny little sliver of hope. I don't know where that comes from. Like, why am I still here? Like, how much worse can it get? Like, I just know what I want my life to be like. I just don't have the funds or the means to be able to achieve. No, stop staring at me. I just wanted to record this to like get this out of my head. because these thoughts are just like swirling around and it's stressing me out. And I don't feel like writing because I can't be bothered. I just have no energy. But I'm just, the last few weeks have been really fucking hard. Like the hardest few weeks for a while. Your girl, it like hit rock bottom. Yeah, no, seriously though, I hit a really dark place, and I just fell off going to the gym. Obviously, my eating, it's been alright. Like, it's not like I'm overeating or binge eating or anything like that. I'm just like snacking more and stuff. I think I'm just like eating my feelings a bit, and I'm kind of glad I have done that because I never let myself do that. Like, I'm normally so strict every day because my diabetes, it's just a nightmare trying to like calculate loads of carbs, so I try to not eat loads of carbs to avoid like spikes or miscalculating and going low or whatever it may be. Two, I just have a really sensitive body and I gain weight really quickly. Literally, to me, it feels like I gain so much weight in like 2-3 weeks, which is why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now. That's why I feel that's happened. I feel like my body is completely different. It's crazy how long it takes me to lose the weight and like lose the inflammation and stuff and get to a good, slim and more toned. I'm literally trying to like have a serious conversation. I'm just down there absolutely just mullering that ball. What was I saying? You interrupted mommy's thoughts. Oops, sorry. You alright? No, that does not mean come all over me. Thank you. Do not want to be sensory overload. God, I hate the way I say it's it's so not intellectual or a good look, you know. It's like a filler. It's like a silence filler, and I don't like silence. Sometimes I like silence. Anyway, enough. Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, I the last few weeks I fell off going to the gym. My eating's been a bit all over the shop. I literally not only have to deal with like all the stuff I just mentioned, but I'm also intolerant, very highly intolerant to cow's milk and yeast. When I first found out, and then I had to start checking what everything was made of, ingredients lists, all that jazz, honestly, I cannot believe how many things contain cow's milk and yeast extract, milk, like powder. It's just insane. Like, it's fucking bullshit, to be honest. I'm so pissed off about it, and I'm laughing now, but like yesterday, because of the way I'm feeling, my emotions have literally been to the fucking sky and all the way down to the fucking earth's core. Like, that is how severe my up and down is. And yesterday I was in the shop, went to Sainsbury's, because Sainsbury's do like a good free-from range. So anyway, yeah, I was in Sainsbury's trying to find some lunch, and the meal deal section just couldn't have like any of the pasta, hardly any of the sandwiches. They all have cheese in, basically all the good ones. The wraps, can't have them. They've got milk in somehow, somewhere. Can't get a nice coffee. No, Drax. Can't get a nice coffee because they've got milk in, and they never make any milk alternative ones. What else? Can't get any like chocolate bars or snack bars. Oh my god! For fuck's sake, this fucking dog. Honestly, I am not supposed to be a dog mum, and it's really upsetting to admit that, because all I wanted my whole life was my own dog. And because of her up there, makes it really difficult. I'm just constantly triggered, constantly overloaded, you know, with sensory issues, noise, sound, smell, just like, just everything, all of it. I hate hate feeding him because his fucking food stinks of like fish. I hate walking him because it's such a chore with my diabetes, and I'm really like most of the time not mentally well to want to go outside, see people, let them like know that they're seeing me, knowing that people like driving by looking at me walking, or feeling really fucking ugly, not wanting to go out. I don't have any energy to like play with him, like, oh, it's not good, and I hate myself so much for it. Because he didn't choose to come with me, or us, I did, you know. Anyway, sidetrack again. Honestly, she's like a fucking tornado up there. What was I talking about in the fucking first place? I was talking about food, wasn't I? Right, that's where I was. I was in Sainsbury's trying to find lunch. Couldn't get any food for a meal deal, and I just started to cry in the middle of Sainsbury's. Like, low-key sobbing, and my partner had to come up to me, and I had to kind of like cry into his body. And I was just like, it's just every minute of my life, every day, like, is exhausting. Like, it's a constant just battle of always having to think, oh no, wait, I probably can't because of this. And it's not just one thing. It's not just because of my diabetes. It's not just because of this. Not just because it's literally like everything. Like, I have to make decisions. I have to make hundreds of extra decisions a day with my diabetes. Yet my ADHD and stuff literally gives me decision paralysis. Like, great. That's what I needed. Oh, anyway, so yeah, I was crying in the store. Couldn't find anything for lunch. I ended up having to get sushi. I mean, I love sushi, don't get me wrong. Like the Yo sushi packs that you can get that are like the long ones like this. Love those, but I wasn't feeling sushi. I wanted like a sandwich, like fucking sue me. But anyway, I ended up getting some stuff, and I got more bits from like for home. Like, I managed to get some of that cereal and granola. Sorry, buzzing about that. Can have that with some milk, with my soy milk. The only good thing about drinking soy milk is the one that I get is it's like vanilla flavored. So when I make a coffee, I always have a vanilla cappuccino every day, basically, without needing to use syrup and stuff. So that's good. That's the only upside. But yeah, anyway, I have been just all over the shop with my Ian, and I'm just showing this because it's just normal, you know, like I'm trying to convince myself, like I'm so full right now, and I literally have 3 donuts, vegan donuts, chocolate donuts. I'll show you actually. That I am going to treat myself to, because I never am really allowed to have anything nice, because like I say, all my favourite and all the normal treats that you buy from the shop, like chocolate bars and cookies and all that jazz, it's all made of cow's milk, so I literally can't have really anything. Like, I can't have my favourite dairy milk chocolate bar or my Lindt chocolate or anything. Like, I literally, and it's like, I know that sounds like such a fucking like first world problem. We're not in a first world, we're not in a second world, third world problem, I don't know. I feel like I'm living in a third world, because, you know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm feeling really at battle with myself. I'm literally like, one side of me is like, you know, saying, give yourself a fucking break, like these last few weeks have literally been the hardest of your life for a very long time, and if I needed comfort by eating food that I literally never ever let myself eat ever, so basically every day is like, I'm not living like freely really with the food that I eat, because I'm just so cautious of all the risks and the repercussions and the consequences and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm just really trying to tell myself that it's okay to do that once in a while, because I really don't. Like, I am really strict on myself, and I know I am, but I just I'm just obsessed with wanting to lose weight and be the smallest I possibly can and have a stomach that is flat, that I don't need to suck in for it to be flat, you know? I don't want the pooch. Like, I just don't. It's been drilled into me since I was like 10, 11 years old. I've had body dysmorphia for that whole time. Like, when I am my smallest, when I was my smallest a few weeks ago, I probably was really fucking small, but because I just can't see it. Like, I still think that I look big, but then when I gain weight back, I'm like, oh fuck, okay, now I feel a fucking huge, and you know, it's just horrible because I know that I'm not huge, but that's just what it is. That's what it does to you, you know. Oh my god. If we don't laugh, we'll get angry. Anyway, here are my donuts, and I thought, fuck's sake, like, I don't want to do just one or two. I want 3. I'm gonna like have a whole hog, but honestly, I'm feeling fat. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm feeling ashamed and quite disgusted, you know, with myself, because that's like just where my brain goes whenever I put on weight and I can get my belly back. But it's just ridiculous. Like, I just don't know how to get out of this body dysmorphic mindset. Like, how do you do that? I don't know. Is that something that I need to go to a therapist about? Just add it to the list, basically. But anyway, I am going to go and eat these donuts, and hopefully these thoughts can get out of my head now, and I can enjoy these donuts and then get ready for the football for England.